to his old brother?
I have not talked to his old brother. Again, he's...
Can I just go and check to see?
Yeah, go for it. We'll walk over here.
Sounds like they have cameras, bro. What's that noise?
I've come here and
Do you guys have cameras here?
He's been videotaping in front of my car.
Okay. Ultimately, do you think that going to the hospital then he's going to help or hurt? What do you think?
Needs help. I mean, I am afraid of him when he's elevator like this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
How old is he?
Just turned 32. I can't keep, like I told the courts, I can't keep having the police here.
Yeah.
And I can't keep living like this with my grandchildren in here.
I understand.
At the courthouse, they were like, well, why aren't they taking him? That's disturbing. I mean, the last officer said if he's in his room, he can tear up his room, he can break whatever he wants.
Unfortunately, he can.
But they said that's domestic violence in front of children.
So if it's in front of a child, that...
And it's been happening when my grandkids are here.
Okay. And so, see, we walk a tricky line as the police. Obviously, at the end of the day, like, if we can take somebody we want to, but at the same time, we don't want to falsely take somebody and then cost the city millions of dollars in a lawsuit. So we run into these situations fairly common where somebody...
See, he doesn't like Nick Thorne either.
Yeah.
Michael and Billy. I have a relationship with Billy.
Okay.
He doesn't like that, but that's too bad. I'm going to be 57 years old.
Right.
I'll date whoever I want.
Yeah, you're your own person.
This is my house. He don't give me $1 to live here. He won't. He told me I don't deserve it, and I'm a C word. That's what he's been calling me
It's
lately.
not exactly nice.
No. So, and the neighbors are afraid. They have children over there. They have, you know, I don't think there's any children here, but there's teenagers here. I mean, she's got 2 children there. She's afraid. And when he's in this mood, he'll blare his music, N this and F this. And I heard when I was in work the other day, the music was so loud.
Yep.
And my daughter couldn't even get in.
How many people live here?
It's just myself, my oldest son, and my grandson, and him.
Okay.
I really wish they would put him in Butler.
Yeah.
But that's all he's going to do, is scream. Turn the music up louder. So,
Let me speak to my partner quick, and I'm going to see if, because if rescue doesn't take him, because I mean, rescue is a fairly basic line of questioning when they're trying to see if somebody is alert and oriented. It's very easy to get past that, and then they're walking a fine line with if we take them and they're not supposed to be taken, it's kidnapping. And it's kind of the same thing with us. But I don't know. Has he ever been arrested by us?
oh yeah.
Okay.
Domestic violence with me. Pushed me on the ground. I got 5 staples.
Okay. We're gonna see. I'm gonna talk to my partner and see possibly if we can go. If they don't take him, possibly the route of disorderly conduct, because it sounds to me like blocking the road and having a half a dozen or a dozen calls on you amounts to a disorderly conduct, which is a breach of the peace. So let's see. Obviously, right now we're gonna go the route of let's see if he can get some help. Like I'd rather have him go talk to somebody, but if he's gonna pose a danger to you and your grandson and your other son, it's a completely different animal. You know what I'm saying? So. Let me see what we can do, okay?
Last unit 10-9, you're unreadable.
Got a ticket. I don't know. I don't drive with you. I would not know how you drive.
Alright. I don't know his name. My partner does. We got a call for a male party parking in the roadway. When we got here, this truck behind us was perpendicular on the road. He's super paranoid. The truck's a 2006. Every little scratch, ding, and dent on the thing he's saying is a cause of one of his neighbors is doing it. His neighbors are stealing the little caps off his lug nuts. His neighbors are doing this. His neighbors are doing that. Got to the point where his brother started screaming at him, just pull the truck in the driveway. We got about a dozen calls on him. He went to the hospital before, and I guess he got diagnosed with something along the lines of schizophrenic.
Okay.
Psychosis is what his mom described it as. And to be honest with you, the stuff that he's pointing out on the truck kind of makes me believe that. Because this truck, yeah, it's not perfect, but it's in great shape for a 2006.
Yeah.
And I got dings on my car that's a lot younger than that I'm not blaming my neighbors for.
No, you don't know if there's any history of any drug use?
So not that I'm aware of. I guess mom said that there is a significant use of marijuana, which the doctors, when he went the first time, possibly believed that it increases paranoia.
Makes
but
sense.
I'm not a doctor, and that was just from mom. So
All right. Well, what's his name? Oh, you don't know.
I don't know.
How's it going?
Good, how are you, brother?
Pretty good.
That's mom over there if you want to go talk to her. So he's been arrested from us with domestics before, and mom's kind of in fear that when he's like this, he'll harm her. She lives with her other son, who's an older male, and his son, which is her grandson, who I think is pretty young. So she's in fear for, obviously, her safety. She was a victim of a domestic assault by him in the past when he was in one of these episodes. This is our first time tonight, but I guess it's like a weekly thing. Do you guys need me to move my car? I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that.
No, it's fine.
So it was one official call for service, numerous calls.
It was like outside yelling and screaming.
Yeah, he yells and screams at the neighbors for doing shit to his truck. And he thinks, like, he was pointing out, like, the kid who drives a car over there, the neighbors right here, the guy across the street. He was saying, like, they're all doing stuff to his truck.
How much legal recourse we have to take.
I'm gonna have to.
Because it's not like a trip to the hospital. It'd be crazy.
Right. Swenson. No, I'm gonna talk to him. really an option here. Okay. You're going through something right now. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a medical professional. I can't figure out what that is. Okay. But we got to get you in front of somebody who can figure out what that is. Okay. It's my understanding that you've gone in the past. All right. So here's the thing. You're gonna go take a ride. You're gonna talk to somebody over there. All right. And when you talk to somebody, you're gonna let it all out. You're gonna tell them exactly what's going on with your truck. You're gonna tell them exactly what's going on with your neighbors.
How am I gonna get back?
The hospital has means to get you transportation.
Yeah, they get Ubers and stuff back.
I don't have money for that.
They take care of it.
The hospital takes care of it. You gotta go get checked out, man. Listen.
Tell me what am I
Listen.
driving?
Well,
We've been through this before, okay? Where we have an opportunity to get you some help, and if we don't take this opportunity to get you help, the next thing that might happen is you might be coming away with us in handcuffs in the next hour if something silly happens. We don't want that. We don't want you to get arrested. We want you to get help. This is why they're here right now. So we're gonna get you into the rescue. You're gonna go talk to somebody, then you're gonna go from there, okay?
Not eight.
But you need to talk to somebody. Come on, Brian. Let's go take a walk.
Seems like you got a lot going on, man. Can I smoke a cigarette before we go?
take a couple draws, but you're not gonna smoke the whole thing, okay?
No, this is
very gray for as far as like what we do. But I mean, he agreed to go at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Then
he's got to go.
Yeah.
Oh, perfect. Thank you.
So, and if anybody comes back, it's our decision at the end of the day if somebody gives you guys pushback for it.
yeah, and they should. You know, I don't want to railroad you.
No.
How do you feel about it?
No, I'm fine taking him. I don't care. I mean, I just wanted to make sure like there's no issue regarding like if he was gonna stay, not be called like at 2 in the morning because he's in the parking lot for the same shit. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I'm fine taking him now. So yeah.
Yeah, and in addition to that too, like I just explained, we don't want to arrest him.
Right.
Like especially if somebody has like some kind of mental health issue, like we'd rather get them
So
help.
this
than
was
bring
like
him
there
in
was shit all over, stuff all over the car.
He's look at the tailgate.
Yeah. No.
He's saying that there's marks all over.
Yeah. All right. So he's seeing shit.
He's saying there's marks all over.
Yeah.
He walked up to the hubcap
Yeah.
and he said they're taking the covers off my lug nuts. And I'm like walking around and like half the lug nuts are missing caps all over the truck.
Yeah.
And it just looks like it's an old truck.
Yeah. Okay.
Right? He's saying like they're scratching it up. He's pointing to all these different marks. He pointed to the side of the bed and there was. I was like, look at this fucking mark. Like I'm a stickler about marks on cars.
Yeah.
I can't see shit.
Okay. Now that's so that I can explain.
Yeah.
So all right, cool.
And then he's screaming at the neighbors, pointing to each individual house, saying they're all fucking with this truck collectively.
Yeah. Okay.
And yeah, I mean it's.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Just-
I just wanted to clear that up so that when I'm talking to the nurse, I kind of know.
Yeah, like before you even go, like take a look at it.
Yeah, no, I looked at the other side, so it's close.
Nothing on it. Yeah, you can put this one right there on your.
Yeah, that's fine. Like I said, sometimes it's like I was telling your partner, you're like, you could say the same exact thing that we say, but because of the uniform you wear, people just hear it differently.
Yeah.
For whatever reason.
I'd rather not. Like I said, I don't want to jam this kid up. But like at the same time, like
I just don't. Yeah, I mean, I hope that this is. I don't think this is the right direction to get help. I doubt it.
yeah. But I mean, it's
It's the most equitable thing for today.
yeah. And the last thing we want too is to come back and not have taken him.
Oh, yeah.
And then
Beats mom off
beats
or
mom,
he's
beats the
freaking
kid,
out. Exactly.
flipping out, and we come back again.
I couldn't agree with you.
And mom, there's a history of that here,
Yeah,
where
absolutely.
where he's abused her.
I was trying to get her to say that she felt unsafe, and she reluctantly said, I'm afraid I'm going to have a medical problem if he stays here, so that's exactly.
Why don't I go over there and ask him, and you can just kind of stand by and hear it with your own ears. I'll ask her if she feels unsafe with him in the house in this state, and then she'll say yes because she told me that already.
Yeah, no doubt.
So. If he stays here, do you think he's going to pose a risk to you or anybody else in the house?
I don't know. See, so that's how he was parked.
Yeah. That's how he was when I rolled
And
up.
this is, I'm going to show you something over here.
301.
Because, I mean, I know you mentioned a domestic in the past with him.
Yes.
Was it when he was a very similar emotional state?
216 Thurston Street, Irving Harassment
So
Press
this is
Complaint.
his bedroom, okay? This
Read
is
the narrative
how
more
he
uh,
info.
harasses them.
Go to.
There's FU there.
Okay.
He's got rocks in his room. He's got beer bottles.
Okay. All right.
So,
All right.
Sorry, I was still asking you
For your report or whoever's report,
Yeah.
I asked her, I said, do you feel unsafe? She said, I don't know. Then I said, I asked her, I said, you mentioned a domestic. The last time that he was physically abusive or something along these lines, I can't remember the exact wording. Was he in a very similar emotional state? And she said, yes.
Okay.
So,
Yep.
there's a history of it.
Yeah.
We don't want it to happen again.
I couldn't agree with you more. I think we blurred the lines a little, but sometimes that needs to happen for results to get. So I feel good about it.
Yeah, I'm all on board with this. And like, worst comes to worst, like we're recognizing it, and we're like, if somebody says, "Oh, why'd you guys make that decision?" You can always, like I said, fall back on us.
Yeah. Alright, we're gonna clear.
Which
Rhode Island.
Rhode Island.
Yep.
Thank you guys.
Yeah, man. See you at the next one. You're here all night?
Till midnight as of right now, but maybe till 4 a.m. Maybe.